Set up a marine aquarium and the worst has happened. The first part is to add bacteria-rich sand and coral fossils. The second part is to add treated water, which is hadoiso, plus the appropriate salt for marine aquariums. At first it will look like an edge mixed with the water, but after a few hours it starts to go down and it becomes more and more transparent and it looks wonderful. After 3 days we came here at Doziagua to catch the first members, which are the shrimps. They are more resistant, so they come first with the fish to test if the water quality is good. Each one went to its own corner as they were scared in their new home, but it was only giving food that they already started to get comfortable and circulate around the aquarium. You see, when the fish arrived, the shrimp stewardship will end. Then there was another one who tried the water, saw that it was salty and left. On the first day we noticed that the shrimp had shed its skin, which is a great sign that it is comfortable. After 2 more days we went back to Doziagua to visit Bruce and pick up the new member, the most important members of the aquarium so far, which are the clowns, a couple of clowns. They are very cheap and are incredible fish.
I set up a saltwater aquarium before, but the worst happened. My fish were depressed, and I soon thought it was because the sand was getting rotten, very dark. Look at this that happened. So I decided to hire an army of aquarium cleaners. I went there at Doziagua here in Banara, Cambaru, and I said, for God's sake, my aquarium is rotten, help me. And they gave me 10 paguros and 10 turbos. These round ones are the turbos. They weren't doing anything. And this one, a humble worker, is the paguro. He was cleaning too much. He's eating the bacteria. He's leaving the little white trails. But that's when I saw the turbo. But when the turbo started working, look at the white stripe it leaves.
But the problem with the clowns wasn't solved. They just stayed in the corner. They wouldn't come out at all. When I gave them food, I had to put them in the corner. Then they would eat and stuff. But they would go back to the sad corner. And then the plot twist happened. I thought Gaia was going to eat the little fish. She was the one who gave the saving idea. It was the temperature. The weather had changed and it was cold. And it was just when it settled at 26 degrees that they were already happy for life, and then we named the female storm and the male ice. But the one who was really happy was the turbo, who was releasing these sperm in the water. But explain how Gaia also jumped on my shoulder to ask for food because she was even getting jealous of the fish. And then look at the news. They were eating in my hand already, man. It was such a joy when that happened. Comment there if you want the continuation with the values of the animals or want to know the new members here of the aquarium that came soon afterwards.